What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be going over the iPhone 16 Pro 90 days later. I cannot believe this year has been really flying by. First up, I want to say I'm filming this right before Christmas. Merry Christmas to the audience. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays, basically. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season, and hope everyone has a wonderful beginning of 2025. Time is just flying by, but link for the case, the speaking case I do have, will be up in the description, so you can go check that out. But I'm going to start off with the body of the phone and then talk about the software at the end, because there's some stuff. This phone has had a interesting start for the first 90 days. Let's get started. All right, so for the first part, we're going to start with the back of the phone. I keep it in the Speak and Clear case. This time I got a frosted coated version. I did not with the 15 Pro Max that's filming this video. And so far we're looking good. I like the natural titanium compared to the blue titanium I had the last time. And the rail is pretty clean. I mean, there's a little bit of dirt that got in where there is a, I guess you'd call these air vents, I guess, where a little bit of dirt has gotten onto the frame right here, but nothing that a polishing cloth or a cleaning cloth would do to clean this off. And then on this side, it's pretty decent. It is a fingerprint magnet, but not as bad as the other versions like the black titanium and stuff like that. The display of the phone, maybe a little bit of scuffing, but there's not much. I mean, there's nothing major scratches or anything like that. I have not tested millimeter wave really that much with this phone compared to the 15 Pro Max yet, but I heard that there is a little bit of signal reduction, which we'll get into that. All right, so now let's address the elephant in the room, the software. iOS 18 started out with just 18.0. Then 18.0.1 came along, and the phone's been okay. 18.1 brought the Apple Intelligence, which Apple started immediately out the door bragging and advertising in their stores. Apple Intelligence this, Apple Intelligence that, Apple Intelligence all day long. I'm fine with the advertising, but when you advertise something and it is not on the phone out the box, that's when I have a problem. So when this...
Sorry, I don't understand.
...is not out the box, when it has all the Apple Intelligence features that they say at their dub keynote, okay, that's one thing. But when you have it coming out to the phone, and that's basically what you're advertising in your stores and stuff like that, no, that Apple's got to work on that problem. But we have with 18.2 now, the image playgrounds, and we have the Genmoji and all that fun stuff, which all this came to not just the 16 Pro and Pro Max, the 16 models. Brandon Butch did an excellent review on that. And the previous 15 Pro and Pro Max. So this year has been a mess with its software. And as you can see here, here's my battery health and all that fun stuff. And I don't look at this setting much, but yes, I have 80 cycles after 90 days. So that's 10 less cycles. So 0.5 cycles per day, which is not bad for a Pro model device, not a Pro Max. Now, I do not have the limit charging below 100% turned on. I have that off on this phone. You could get away with it if you were a light user, but I just don't have it on. All right, to conclude. But overall, hardware, Apple's getting better. Apple's moving along, and Apple is now keeping up with Android when it comes to this stuff, including the chips, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth from Broadcom, and the cellular modem is a little bit lacking. It's a X71M modem. It's not the X75. That was kind of disappointing. Me and Carlos were talking about that. That's the only letdown in this phone this year. But I barely use the camera control button. Let me know if y'all use it down below in the comment section, because I don't. I probably will with this feature, when it comes to scanning photos and recognizing things in the future. I probably will use it then, but overall I don't use it. And then of course the action button is nice to have on all devices this year with all the 16 models. I use that a lot. I have it mapped to the Google Assistant, of course, which is nice to have on the phone. It's even though it's nice to have a ChatGPT integration now, overall the phone's good. My 90 days, I'm happy with the phone. I'm keeping it because I traded in 11. It's great as a secondary, but if it was my primary, I would still go with a Pro Max when I'm watching videos on social media and stuff like that. And I will revisit this phone review in 6 months to hopefully have better news about software and better updates, and hopefully I can get more control out of the control button for the camera control. But all in all, if they remove this in the future because this was a, I guess, feature test this year, I wouldn't care. But thank you all for watching my 16 Pro video, and I'll see y'all later. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, peace everyone.